Hello, everyone, and welcome to another very, very special episode of High Events. My name is Kevin, and I will be your host. And I'll tell you what, we are here for a very special opening. We've been to plenty of openings before, but this one is a lot more special than the ones you've been to before. This is the King of the Mambo right here at the Golf Face Hotel, right by the ocean, right by the beach. And this is a brand new experience. Everybody here is decked up in the white, and we're going to see just how this white party is going to go down here at the opening of King of the Mambo. So let's go see what's up. Tell you what, I'm standing next to two very, very accomplished gentlemen tonight. They've been here to launch this fantastic place, and judging by the looks on their faces, I think it's a success. How you doing, David and Alex? How you doing?
Extremely, extremely well. Super happy to be finally open.
Yeah, how about you?
Exactly the same. We are very excited. We've been waiting for this for almost a year, so wow, now it's a relief.
Almost a year, they say they've been waiting for this place to open. But I will ask you right now, when you take a look at everything you see around you, what are the first impressions that you see? What are the first things that come to your mind when you look at this place? Because let's be honest, it's called King of the Mambo, and I feel like the King of the Mambo right now. What about you?
Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
You look at this place, you really feel like a King of the Mambo. I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is that there's nothing such as this place anywhere. I think definitely in Colombo, and I think I can say in Sri Lanka.
Alex, are you going to leave the country anytime soon after seeing what we got to offer here at the King of the Mambo?
Well, I unfortunately have to go back to Dubai because we have other projects in there, but I'll definitely be coming and going.
What is it about this place? Okay, in your opinion, you've had plenty of experience, both of you guys, right? What is it about this place that's going to stand out when you compare it to every other place in Colombo?
Well, every project that we run or every place that we open, we want to make sure there is a great guest experience. But I think ultimately you know Colombo best. So
I kind of do, yeah.
You should tell us, like, why do you think this place is going to be a success?
First of all, I feel way more important here in my white outfit, just like you guys are decked out in your white. Don't you feel more important in there already?
We're all important here. The staff are actually the most important. These are the guys that actually create experience. Yes. They are the kings of the Mambo. They are the ones that actually create your experience. We come here, we have an idea, we help them put it together, but ultimately it is them to do it.
I'll tell you what, David, Alex seems to be very, very happy with everything he sees here. Does that mean we can see you guys back here in Sri Lanka very soon?
Well, you definitely see us every single month for as long as this place is welcoming people like you.
Oh my goodness. I am the proudest for hearing that. I'm so glad to talk to you guys. Thank you so much for speaking with me. And I'll hope to see you back. I hope to see you guys back here on the island very soon. But before that, enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you.
Keep watching. I'm standing next to a very satisfied lady because I think she's done a good job tonight. How you doing tonight, Kiara?
Really well, thank you. How about you?
I'm very good. Thank you very much for asking. So I'm guessing, I'm going to take a guess that you're very proud of everything that you put out tonight. This is a grand opening of the King of the Mambo. Are you happy with everything you put together?
I'm really happy. I love how the place turned out, the decorations, everything looks great.
Right. So tell us a little bit about this place. What is it about this place that makes it stand out from any other place? You get a billion other places in Colombo. What is it about the King of the Mambo that stands out?
Yeah, so I think there's no place like this in Sri Lanka as yet. You know, we're super colorful. We're right beside the beach. This view can't get any better. Best sunsets in town, and we're going to have a lot of events coming up soon.
Right. Okay. I'll also let me ask you this: the biggest thing that from everything that you mentioned just now, was to me the fact that it's right next to the beach. How much of a more important factor is that if you want to start up a new restaurant? Because a lot of people start up new restaurants, but starting by the beach, especially by the Golf Face Hotel, that goes a long way, doesn't it?
I don't think you can get a view better than this anywhere else in Colombo. Yeah.
Standing next to Charlene, and I'll tell you what, we don't usually stand next to Charlene at a setting like this, but I think you let yourself go tonight. You don't have anything to worry about tonight. Tonight is a night that you can let yourself go because it's the brand new opening of a brand new place. What do you think about it?
Oh, it looks fantastic. I was just saying, this is probably the only location in Colombo where you're so close to the ocean,
right,
and you got a nice bar, and I hear there's going to be a Cuban band, that's going to be a resident band. That'll be very cool.
I mean, let's be honest here, right? When you talk about Cuba, there's like a cool factor that comes along. I mean, and that's very, very visible here tonight. Is that one of the things that stands out about this play from the other places you've been to in Colombo?
Yeah, I think it's very different. Apart from the theme, it's a really cool vibe. I like the white. It's going to be a great band, and again, coming back to the location, just with the ocean here, it's going to be fantastic.
You know what? I'm going to come back to the location as well, and I'm going to say this: there are plenty of other places in Colombo that are right next to the ocean, but it just doesn't seem to have that same connect that this place has because it's right by the ocean, but you're also by a fantastic place, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it's so close you can pretty much get sprayed. And apart from that, it's a very cool vibe. It's very modern, chic, but has that Cuban feel to it. They've got a great cocktail list. There's going to be some good nights over here.
So can I count you as a regular in the future?
It sure does look like it. Yeah.
It looks like it for tonight, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
When you're scoping out a new place, you're always looking out for faces that are thinking, yeah, I will see myself here a lot more than I care to let on. Judging by the looks on these two guys' faces, I think we'll see them here a lot more as well. How you doing tonight, Rohit and Tatiana?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, first impressions, let's go with first impressions. You take a look around you, everything you see, it's the king of the Mambo, you got the entire deco, all that sort of stuff going on. What are your first impressions?
I mean, I like the concept. It's kind of new to Sri Lanka. It's a Cuban concept, I think. And you know, the whole vibe with white and everything, the whole Cuban thing is there. I think just missing. But yeah, so far it's good. Yeah. So good.
What about you? Like, if you take a look at this place and you walk in, first thing when you walked in, what was the first thing that went through your head when you walked in? Like, oh my gosh. The first thing that went through my head was like, yeah, I'm gonna see myself here a lot more often. What about you?
So I think from the moment we walked in, it wasn't your normal, typical restaurant opening in Sri Lanka. I think they've done it with a touch of an international expertise as well, which I think is lacking right now in Sri Lanka anyway. But the concept, to the launch, to the theme of it is amazing, and I think it's a well-needed change here as well.
You're a man of the world. If your passport could speak, it could tell us you've been to every corner on planet Earth. This place right here tells us that they're supposed to give us a little. It's supposed to give us a little touch of Cuba. Do you see that?
I mean, yeah,
without the.
Yeah, without. I mean, the beach is quite nice. Just right. You know, in Cuba you just don't get a beach like this with restaurants around. But yeah, it's kind of a different concept, and you know, these things are needed in Sri Lanka because you know more foreigners are coming in and the country is developing. So yeah.
You know, you said it best. You said it best. But I'm gonna leave the last question with you. You're gonna look at the camera right now, and you're gonna tell me and everybody watching why everybody should show up, because he just pretty much laid it out. Everybody should show up here, not just for the fantastic atmosphere, the ambiance, the beach, and everything, but why would you tell everyone watching now that they should show up here?
The ambiance is a huge plus point, and also the food. We've been trying out the food and it's amazing, like definitely international standards. The theme, if you're looking for something different and it's in the middle of the city, you come and it's like you're in a whole nother atmosphere. So I think it'll be nice. I mean, for people to get away once or twice a month even, I think it's a really good thing. Yeah.
two ladies who are very, very impatient to get back to doing whatever they were doing before I got a hold of them. But how you doing, Nilanthi? This is Nilanthi, by the way, from Nail Spa.
Hi.
And how you doing, Sharon?
Good. Hi.
What do you think of the guys? What do you think of the place?
I think it's a beautiful place. Colombo really needed a place like this with a kind of ambience, with a beautiful view. I've tasted the food here. It's absolutely, you can trust me, it's honest. I'm a foodie, so I know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So foodie, you're a foodie?
Foodie.
You mean the thing that everybody depends to live on?
Absolutely. Can we live without food?
Exactly my point. What does it take to be a foodie? You know what, other than that, Cuban is not something we associate. We see Mexican, we see
It's fusion.
Arabic,
actually.
right? We see, but what do you think of the fusion in this place?
Well, the fusion is amazing. I think you don't get that flavor so much even in this country, so it's amazing to have that, yeah.
Can I count you guys back as regulars here at this place?
Absolutely, and Kara's been an amazing organizer here. She's invited the right people. She's really created a lot of social media advertising, and she's created the buzz. And yeah, we're happy to be here and support her. Yeah.
Well, last question before I let you ladies go, right? Nobody's mentioned how close this beach is. How fantastic is that?
Oh yeah, it's
I think
amazing.
you camera guys should just be focusing on that right now.
Yes, of course. It's amazing.
We don't have to go all the way to Mount anymore.
There you go. If you don't want to go to the beach all the way to Mount, this is the place to be, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm standing next to Deepak right now. Deepak, how you doing tonight, man?
Doing well, man. It's quite a nice place. Yeah. Quite a nice place, yeah.
Can I see you back here again? Like, I know this is the grand opening. Everybody was invited here. All the fine people of Colombo are here. But unlike on a Friday night, if you're feeling bored, can I see you back here?
Definitely. Actually, you're right. I think everyone in Colombo is here right now. No, but I was talking to a couple of friends. This is what I think Colombo needs, because we got to make use of the sea and the breeze. So it's a really cool bar.
You bring up a very good point, because I'll tell you what, you keep going down the coast.
Yeah.
There's plenty of places by by Mount Lavinia and all that have got plenty of places by the coast. But nothing quite like this. This is just fantastic, isn't it?
Exactly. Like I said, it's exactly what Colombo needs right now. And it's a really nice place to chill. I love the private rooms, as well as if you want like a private function. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I don't wear white pants, and I'm pretty sure you don't usually wear white pants either, right?
I don't, but it's slightly see-through, so it's gonna be a good night.
Oh my goodness, there we go. All right, you know what, forget that. But you know, the reason we're wearing white pants, you and I, see-through or not, the reason we're wearing white pants is because it's all Cuban tonight, right? It's all Cuban tonight.
Yes.
What do you think of that little touch?
Look, I think the problem, I mean, it's not really a problem, but because Colombo is so small, people get bored very easily. So having something new and something like new for people to look forward to is pretty cool.
I'll tell you what, man. At the beginning of this interview, you told me that I will see you here later.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I will definitely see you here later.
Definitely.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The latest place to open up a hotspot right here. And it's called King of the Mambo. And it's right here at the Golf Face Hotel. As you probably could have told by now, everybody has had a great time at the opening. And I'll tell you what, everybody will continue to have a great time as this place goes along as well, because primary reason, it's right by the ocean. So I hope to see you here soon as well. But until I see you next time on the very next episode of High Events, I gotta say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Kevin. I'll catch you soon.